everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, I hope you all had a great holiday. I did. I hope you had lots of fun and lots of holiday cheer. But if you did, you might have put on a few pounds. The holidays are times when people tend to gain weight, and there are several reasons for that. For one thing, the holidays are stressful, and people tend to eat more comfort food during the holidays, you know, chocolate, especially sweets, things like that. And those are the things that go straight to your hips and your stomach. And there are a lot of sports and TV specials during the holidays. People tend to spend a little bit more time in front of the TV at that time of year. And when you're in front of the TV, you usually have some kind of snacks close by. You can actually eat a little less just by putting the food just out of reach. Studies have found that when the food is right where you can get at it, it disappears. But if it's just a little bit out of reach, you eat less of it. And of course, during the holidays, people come into work and they bring snacks, they bring treats for the whole office. So people are sitting at their desks, they're working, but they're also munching. Tends to add a little bit, a few pounds. And of course there are Christmas parties and going out to eat with friends. And studies have found that the more people you eat with, the more food you consume. So you'll be having a great time, but you'll be eating a little bit more too. And another contributing factor is the variety of food. If you're getting together with family or friends or going to a Christmas party, people bring plates. So there's a lot of different food. There's, you usually have several different kinds of meat. You have your turkey and your ham, but you also might have some chicken and beef and pork. And so you have all that plus bunches of different side dishes and maybe 4 or 5 different desserts. Now, what you can do to mitigate that a little bit is to fill your plate up with the sides first and focus on the healthier sides. Leave a little less room for the meats and you'll eat a little bit less. Which brings me to the next thing. Smaller plates. Studies have found that when people eat off of smaller plates, when they're finished, they feel just as full as if they were eating over bigger plates, which have more food on them. But the people have the same amount of satisfaction if they eat less food off of smaller plates. It's a kind of visual kind of trickery on yourself. So, one way that you might want to use to eat a little bit less during the holidays is to use smaller plates. And then there's the color red. The color red. It doesn't just work at stop signs or traffic lights. People eat less food off of red plates. So that's another visual trick you can do to help you eat a little less. And of course, when you are in the presence of all that food, the smells are delicious. And that stimulates your appetite, and you tend to eat a little bit more. But what you can do to help you eat a little bit less is find something pleasant to sniff at that's not food. Smell a flower or the potpourri just before you go to eat, and you'll eat a little bit less. Now, this holiday season is over, so it's a little bit too late for this advice. But there's always next year. For this year, you're going to have to work off the pounds that you put on. But maybe next year, you can follow this advice and eat a little bit less, and you won't have to do so much exercising after the holidays are over. Thanks for listening.